Hey, it's TG Vixen. I'm finally back. Sorry I've been gone so long. Things happened. I got depressed for a while. Still kind of working through that. Last weekend I was away at SakuraCon. I'm sorry I didn't do anything regarding that. Like I said, I'm working through some pretty heavy depression right now, so um, trying to keep myself together. Um, Con wasn't all that great anyway, so it wasn't just because of my depression that Con wasn't so great. It was Con wasn't really all that great. I mean, of course, Deku's voice actor and stuff was there. Um, so there was a lot of My Hero Academia cosplayers and stuff, but for the most part, like there wasn't that many forums. But I'm getting off topic. We're here for Shira. Actually, I did see some Shira cosplayers, and they were good. Like, I was too far away from them to really get their attention to get pictures or anything. I actually saw a really great Glimmer. She had like fiber optic or LED stuff in her hair, in her wig or whatever, in her costume. She was like super pretty. I couldn't get close enough to her to get her attention or anything, but she was pretty. There were some other cosplayers that were really pretty too, and handsome and things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just yeah. Okay, so we are on season two. If you remember last time, um, Entrapta, who's kind of switched sides, kind of, which wasn't that big of a surprise because she's a science type, so she's like, I think she's like chaotic evil, basically, or chaotic neutral. I think she's chaotic. She's playing chaotic evil, but she's being chaotic. She's actually chaotic neutral. So, um, I think she'll come back once things are figured out. But Entrapta is on the side of the Horde. She's been doing some experiments with runestones, which give the princesses their powers. Um, uh, they have possession of the Black Garnet, which is from Scorpia's kingdom. Apparently, Scorpia doesn't have an attachment to it, so it doesn't. Um, Playing with it doesn't affect Scorpia um, for some reason. Uh, so we don't know what's up with that per se. But they were trying to enrich the Black Garnet in order to make the other rune stones weaker, and so they attacked Bright Moon. And they nearly won, except like when Shira pretty much gave up and said she couldn't give anymore. Um, Angelia, or well, Glimmer's mom, however you say her name, Angelia, something like that, Angel something. Um, she pretty much got knocked out, and she was using all her powers to basically try to hold the runestone together. Um, they ended up uh, saving Bright Moon, but in doing so, they gave a lot of information to Catra and her troop. Um, Even though they failed to take over Bright Moon, the Whispering Woods is still destroyed, um, and things are still pretty chaotic. Even though all the other princesses came to at the last second to save Bright Moon, and Trapta, uh, learned a lot from her experimentation with the Black Garnet and her attempts to take over Bright Moon. Um, so Hordak is still like he's kind of disappointed in Catra, but at the same time, like Entrapta said, "Hey, we lost, but we got all this information that we can use, so it's not a total loss." So our experiment didn't. It failed on the surface, but the deeper experiment, the more long term experiment that Entrapta is working with, um, has definitely can be considered a success because the experiment really was to gather information and push the limits, figure out where the limits of the rune stones are and whatever not. Um, so that's where we kind of leave off. They push back Catra's forces and the Horde forces. Um, the win is the loss is a win, and the win is inevitably gonna uh, kind of like a secret loss that they don't even know about yet. So that's kind of where we leave off, and that's where we will begin in season 2. Um, oh, the first episode is called Frozen Forest, so I guess we're gonna deal with the ruins of the Whispering Woods that got frozen over because of the misalignment of the rune stones caused environmental havocs. So let's get going. Okay. Oh, frozen Whispering Woods. Ooh, ooh, what the hell? Oh, bots still fighting in the Whispering Woods. Oh, it's Perfuma. Hey, Perfuma and Bo. Oh shit! Yeah, she just like tossed the bots in the air. Oh crap! Uh, they're all fighting those round robots. Ouch. Okay, Ice Princess is kind of weird, right? Right beside you, ready to fight. You're gonna win in the end. You're strong. You must be brave. You must be brave. You find everything strength we have and let it go. You must be strong. Oh wait, what? She can form lots of weapons? What? Why is she a mug? Oh, Catra. Already? Ooh. Ooh, we're fighting Catra right off the bat? With a mug? Oh, ouch. Oh, a flute. Uh, looks like they're having trouble with some teamwork. Oh, she's practicing. Oh, that's what she's doing. Okay, this is all a simulation. What? Ah! What? 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 Uh. Well, I guess the Horde's also practicing, doing training. Hmm. What is? Okay, what's Entrapta up to? Hmm. Okay, she's no. Bo, that's not. Okay. Hmm. Ooh. Bigger, stronger bot. Hmm. Improved EAI on these new bots. That's not good. And I think they're self healing too. So this is not going to be easy or fun. Shira? It can flip over? Oh, that's kind of weird. Oh, it's sending out a distress call. That was weird. Mm. All four. Mm. Mm. What the heck? Hmm. 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 The puns. Glowing. Mm. Mm. Sorry, I start, especially since Glimmer just saved Frosta from being thrown off a cliff by a bot and told her we don't leave princesses behind. But that's exactly what they did to entrap him. I I thought that was like really weird and strange that they did that in the first place. When that happened last season, they just like left her behind and just like um basically assumed that she was dead, like, or that she, like, why would they even assume that? I mean, yeah, there was like an explosion, but still, like, I don't know. They could have at least. I don't know. I thought that was really weird when it happened. How passive they were about it afterwards. Like, they were kind of sad, but like, now they've been busy protecting the forest so Brightmoon could be protected because the Whispering Woods is kind of like a buffer zone between the Horde forces and the rebellion. So that was the first episode. We get to basically see them fight bots and try to protect the forest while it regrows. But meanwhile, the Horde's been taking over other areas and kingdoms um, and gaining ground for their forces. So it's going to be a long, hard fight because Catra really knows what she's doing strategically, and um, apparently, like, She-Ra is really struggling with her emotions, dealing with Catra because I think she really wants to save Catra, but I don't know if Catra could even be saved at this point. She's so um, stuck in her um, desires for power and control that um, I don't think she could be saved at this point unless something else happens. Of course, Entrapta's still in her big experimental stage. So we'll see what happens next. Till next time, we're going to start another episode here in a little, probably later today. So, till next time, bye. Um, how do we close this again? Oh, here we go.